morning. Well, I finished the lilac sparkle. Can't sweater off. No pattern in my head. I crochet better for myself. Just going freehand. Can't do it as well for other people, but I can do it for me. Different view of the deck, but if you can see behind me, I don't know whether you can or not, that there's quite a lot of dark clouds, and it has actually, excuse the close up. I'm just trying to see if you can see behind me the clouds. It has actually been raining. I can't sit on the plastic chair because it's wet. I thought I'd creep out between the raindrops. Wearing my necklace from Sean, and I'm wearing my fluffy top that I made with the gift that I got from Aishan's. It is a little bit baggy at the bottom, but then I'm a little bit baggy at the bottom, so we match. I wish I'd had a little bit more yarn. I would have made it that little bit longer. As you can see, this one is nice and long, but it's meant to be for winter and to wear with trousers or a long skirt to keep me warm. I know it's a bit holy, but I've got, I always wear little vest tops, you know, underneath everything, especially in the winter. For some reason or other I've got I know why, I've got my arms stretched up. I've been washing dishes. Hopefully tomorrow the shower is starting, so I must remember to have a shower tonight. Oh, there's a birdie tweeting at me. Hello, birdie. So I must remember to have a shower tonight, so that I'll be as clean as I can be for the weekend, because I don't know quite how long it will be before I can use the shower. It'll be back to the old days, won't it? If my family weren't here, I could have a strip wash in the sink. But then I don't have a blind at my kitchen window at the moment, so I don't think it's a good idea. If the water's turned on, I do have a tiny little wash basin in my downstairs toilet in a cupboard, as everybody calls it, because it's very small. There's just about room for me and the toilet. It's an emergency use one because it saves me having to keep going down the stairs with my legs. I heard back from the hospital finally. I'm going at the beginning of next week to have an injection in my hip. Probably miles away as well. It's not my usual hospital. It's going to cost me a fortune to get there in a taxi, but these things have to be done. That is why I get disability money, is for things like this and occasions like this. Well, it's quite chilly out here actually. The last 2 days it's been glorious. I've managed to get an hour or so out here. Excuse me, I've got a frog. And I forgot to bring my coffee. There's not much else I can say really. Nothing seems to have changed. Family's still not got the key yet. I think we'll hang a flag when the solicitor finally parts company with that key. But then it will mean that they won't be able to help me as much as they have been doing with the house, you know, getting the things straightened up. You know, getting the shower done, cleaning up after that and that. And today I mean to mop, because I've got to mop. I told you I bought a new mop, didn't I? Floppy mop. I need to mop the kitchen. I just hope that the workmen don't come through again with muddy boots. But the kitchen is rather a disgrace. Hey ho! I'll be watching some new videos. I've put the links on my Facebook page, the Urban Gypsy Facebook page, because I always forget to put them at the bottom of this video. People always say to me, why don't you put the links? And I mean to. I actually mean to put the links, you know, underneath, but then I always forget. So if you want to keep track of me, watch my Urban Gypsy Facebook page. That way you'll know what I'm up to and where I'm going. I use that page actually more than I use my ordinary, you know, personal Facebook page. Because if it's things to do with crochet or crafting or anything, I always figured that my other friends that follow me on my Janker Others page are not really crocheters or crafters, so they don't always want to be bombarded, do they, with... I've actually been watching videos again on Tunisian crochet. I am determined. I can do the stitches, well, the pearl stitch. Although I did watch, what's she called now? Sorry about itching my eyes, it's a good job I've not got makeup on, isn't it? I've got my pale and interesting look today. Oh, I can't think of her name. Oh my goodness me. Happy Berry. I was watching Happy Berry videos on crocheting the ordinary stitch, Tunisian crochet in the knit stitch, and Tunisian crochet in the pearl stitch. And even though I've bought a few books of how-tos, and one of them actually had a video that came with it, she's explained the pearl stitch and showed it much easier for me to understand. I actually now understand what I'm supposed to be doing with the pearl stitch. I'm not saying I'll be doing any Tunisian crochet anytime soon, but I do like to know how to do things, even if I don't always use them. I mean, I did learn how to broomstick crochet, but I can't. I think the yarn I used was too floppy, it didn't have enough body. So instead of my loops being all lovely and firm and crossed over, and they looked a bit sad and loopy, you know, and uneven looking, you know, so I wasn't cute. Oh, another bird. My garden seems to be a haven for magpies at the moment. I don't know why I'm getting so many magpies, but I am. Oh. Julie next door's just come out the back if you can hear anything in the background. No party today. It was a birthday party at the house at the bottom here, this way. They're good neighbours, they don't make a lot of noise normally, so I knew it was something unusual. Not sure it was an adult birthday party or whether it was one of the children. But it was getting a little bit excitable, so that's why I went in and finished the video quick. Not heard from Sue, but then I don't expect to. We don't phone each other or text each other when she's on holidays, because I just figure she needs time on her own with her other half, you know, to enjoy the countryside, which she does. She loves Scotland, she loves all the scenery and everything. She'll come back with lots of tales, no doubt. She's taken a big bag of shame with her, you know, the half-finished stuff. I've got one work in progress at the moment. No, actually I've got two, if I count a hat I started a few weeks ago and I've gone off it. And I do have one historical work in progress that's been historical for about the last 4 years. It's a knitted, thick, bobbly cardigan that's even got buttons on, but it's still minus the sleeves. Oops. I'll no doubt find it again when I actually get around to doing the craft room, because it's behind the sewing machine table and in a basket, so I don't really feel like dragging out the machine table because it's heavy and my hip's not clever at the minute. Oh yay for the injection, I hope it works. And so I don't see any point in hurting myself anymore, just to get to a basket of knitting that I probably won't finish the sleeves off anytime soon. It's getting that kind of weather though where I could do with it. It's multicolours and bubbly. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit washed out today. I do like lilacs, but this is just a bit... Maybe I shouldn't have worn it over pale grey. I put these beads on because actually the little flecks in the... I think it was called pom-pom yarn or something. They're all replicated in this necklace that Sion sent to me. You know, the pink, the purple, and even a little bit of orange. It's got a little orange fleck. The only thing that's not in the necklace is green, but that's sort of a greeny brown, isn't it? So, yes, it's going very well with my top. I'm trying to give it a bit of a lift. I'm not one for pastel colours, really, although I'm saying a lot. But this isn't really pastel, is it? It's a lot dark. Yeah, I've been trying to catch up on a lot of videos. I still haven't, so If I normally comment on your videos and I haven't, it's because I'm still catching up. I'm kind of envious of everybody that's going to Rhinebeck in the United States. We have some shows here, but nothing quite like Rhinebeck or anything like that. Yeah, well, never mind. Maybe one day. I was just talking to Rose today, in the Philippines, Rose, and I was saying that, what was I saying? Oh God, you know the brain's gone dead, hasn't it? What was I saying? Oh yeah, I know. That the lottery for tonight is £136 million. Now I would like it better if 136 people could win 1 million. Because I think giving 136 million to one person is slightly obscene. It could be a life changer in not a good way, you know. You hear about all these tales where people bombard and begging for money and relatives thinking that they should have a share of it all and everything. You know, it would be far easier when people are not used to money to give them 136 million could ruin their life. I know we're all thinking, oh wow, wouldn't it be great, you know, but at my time of life, what would I, well, I would probably give a lot of it away, to be honest, because I don't need 136 million pounds. Nobody does. So many people in this world who have nothing. £1 million would suit me fine. Yes, I would probably be a little bit selfish with it. I would donate some, but I would be selfish with some of it. Treat myself to a nice holiday, things like that, you know. Fit the house out with new furnishings, you know, furniture and everything. New bed for a start, be good. I think I've had this bed for about 20 years, you know. It's no wonder my hip and my back are bad, is it? But we have to be grateful for whatever we have. And I am very, very grateful for this decade, because I think it's wonderful. It's only sort of coming more into being in the UK over the last 10 years, I think. I know in the United States people have had decking and verandas and stuff for blooming donkey's years, haven't they? But probably it's because we don't get such good weather here. But like today, I was determined I was going to sit outside. Determined that me and Lady Jane, he's called Lady Jane because it's off with her head. She's one of Henry VIII's wives. Although I'm not sure whether Lady Jane actually had her head chopped off or not. I must admit that. History was not one of my strong subjects in school. Well, I don't think I've got anything more to say except thank you to everybody who leaves me such lovely comments. I appreciate every one of you. And I do seem to have gained a few new ones, so hello new people. Very welcome. I hope you enjoy the videos and I hope you stay. I am hoping to get Sue here next week, but it depends on her work shifts. Because she's had a week off, so, you know, she could have to work next week. Doing a lot of hand waving today, aren't I? My mother used to say I was either French or Jewish because I wave my hands around. I'm sorry if that offends anybody. But that's the sort of perception that we have of people who talk with their hands. And I have always talked with my hands. I've got a friend who's on the TV though. He waves his hands around an awful lot. So perhaps it's not anything to do with heritage. Perhaps it's just the way I am, that I'm very expressive. Maybe I should learn sign language and then I can be expressive in a useful way. I can wave my hands around with symbols, you know. We were offered to do a course when I was working, but there was only so many places and I didn't get chosen to go on it. They decided that other people in the office would be more, would use it more than I would. So, you know, they sent the disability officer and people like that to go on it. And, but I would have loved to have gone and learned how to do it. I still could, I suppose, but I'm lazy. Too many things are eating into my crocheting time at the moment, you know. And if you're wondering where little Gigi is, he's actually fast asleep in the front room on a cushion. So I decided to leave him out there because, as you know, I have to nurse him all the time. Yesterday he was so funny. He was climbing at me all day long. And he wasn't happy until I wrapped him in a shawl. And then when I wrapped him in a shawl and I put him back on his cushion, he went to sleep. I did put photographs of that. On my ordinary page, I put photographs of that. He looks so cute. Oh, he is a little bit of a pain though sometimes with his barking, and he tends to run after people and have a nip at their ankles. I'm sure my builder, plumber, whoever it is who's coming on Saturday, will appreciate him not being there. Last time he came, he had a go at his ankle. I think he's got a Rottweiler complex. He thinks he's big, ferocious dog, and he's actually, what, about 7 pounds does he weigh? Something like that. Yeah. Anyway, the dark clouds are going worse. But I thought I would video it outdoors for a change while the lighting's not too bad. And I've no photos to take for Etsy because these are all mine. I've got to start an order next. It's brightly coloured waistcoat, you know, the circle ones. And I've got to finish off the cardigan I'm making, you know, in the colours of beige and brown. I'm not showing you that because there's no work done on it at all. Apart from finishing this, I'm a total failure this week. We all put off things, don't we? We all have days where, you know, I mean, after I got wet through that day, I was really aching and hurting all of my arms and my legs, but that's another story. One of my doctors once told me years ago, the only thing that you can do is move to a warmer climate. Because unfortunately the northwest is wet and damp, and people are prone to arthritis. I think nearly everybody I know who lives here has got arthritis. It's just like a national disease up here in the northwest. Everybody's got something. Yeah. My arms are slowly bending with it, they're going sideways, and my fingers are going sideways, twisting sideways. My toes are still in the right place. My knees have gone sideways as well. I've never had bow legs in my life, but now I've got bow legs. No, they're not bow legs, but bowed legs. That's with the joints in my knees going every which way. Oh, what a happy subject. Don't worry about me, I'm quite happy. I try to keep my misery under control. And I am now going to go in because the wind's got up. I don't know what you can see, Lady Jane's wobbling about here. It's going a bit chilly. And as I'm trying to stay warm today, I'm going to go indoors. So thank you all for watching. Bye now. This probably won't get edited because my editor-in-chief is going to be going to Rhinebeck. So I'm afraid you'll have to put up with me zooming at you and zooming away from you. So bye for now.